valley where the roots lay low and the river bends while the water flows. You were laying down with your toes exposed on a rock you found with the morning's warmth. Oh, I'm glad that I found you. Oh, I'm glad that I found you. I'll call you on the boulevard to tell you, love, that I'm not too far from home, where I can hold you in my arms and play you songs on my old guitar. Oh, I'm glad that I found you. Oh, I'm glad.
So you join us in the Highland city of Inverness. We've been staying here for most of the week because we ended up having 2 vet appointments, one for Bear and this time one for Womble as well. So we'll update you later on what's going on with both of those. So we weren't really sure what to do, and one of our subscribers recommended a little place called Findhorn. So we had a look and it wasn't that far away, so that's where we're going now. This isn't Findhorn, and no, we're not meant to be here. A few days ago, Womble had a lump removed and has now started to pass blood in his urine. So we're back at the vet. It's been a tough year with Bear's cancer journey, and in the space of just 2 days, Bear had his chemo and Womble went in for surgery. We made good use of being in the city and had the van serviced, and the timing couldn't have been better as we had issues on the van stacking up. So their main MAN tech is called in sick today. Time moved slowly while we waited for Womble's results, and the weather matched the mood in the van. But then, a rare weather window opened up on the Isle of Skye, so we drove west towards the sun, leaving the rain behind, hoping the forecast would hold. We were nervous that the long drive from Inverness might end up being for nothing, but all we could do was wait for the morning. So we arrived late last night in the dark, but we woke up to the most spectacular view of Storr. We've been coming to Skye probably for years, 4th or 5th time we've been here, and this is the first time we've ever actually been able to see it, and it was worth the wait. We're just going to take a quick drive down into Portree while it's still quiet this morning, have a look around the little village where the marina is and the colourful houses. But yeah, this is one of the best days in Skye you could possibly have.
The sunrise was absolutely magnificent this morning, definitely worth setting an alarm for. We're about to hit the road again and looking forward to seeing what else Skye has to offer.
So we had a lovely stroll around the Portree Harbour. I was having a chat to one of the skippers who does the boat tours. He's lived here for like 30 years. His grandparents used to live here as well, so that was really cool, getting some of the stories of what Skye used to be like. But I think we're going to head slightly north and check out a beach where apparently you can see some dinosaur footprint. So we have completely lucked out with these conditions today, and to be honest, we were never meant to be here right now, but a few days ago when I was checking the weather, I saw that there was a window in the rain and we thought we have to come over here. We do, however, only have a couple of days here, and then we're rushing back east to catch the snowstorm that's meant to be hitting the Cairngorms. The roads aren't exactly quiet today, so it doesn't look like we were the only ones with a bright idea to come here. So it's going to be interesting to see how busy all these viewpoints are today. Oh, and we still haven't received the results for the mass that was removed from Womble. So yeah, hopefully by early next week we'll have some answers. So we've got to the beach where apparently is a dinosaur footprint, but when the weather's this good, we can't spend all day looking for it. So I think it's literally there. I'm going to have a quick look and see what I can find. I couldn't get round to where I think the footprint is unless you start scrambling over the rocks. Because it's not low tide, I couldn't get round there. And interestingly, ChatGPT did tell me that it was low tide right now, so we still can't trust AI. I think I can see the footprint, Tracy's not convinced, but either way, I'm ready for some lunch, and there's a pretty cool fish shack we need to check out. Right, call me skeptical, but we've got a picture saying that it's a dinosaur footprint, and we've got what looks like a dinosaur footprint, but who's saying that it wasn't just some old boy 100 years or so ago that's having a laugh with his mates, and now we all just drive around Skye going, oh, look at the footprint. So we've made it to the Galley Cafe, and literally driving up, it just felt like someone's driveway. So I was pleased to see that there's a proper establishment at the end of the driveway. So we'll go and take a look and see what they've got, because I am hungry. So that's a bit of lunch done. Only a little bit disappointed. We were expecting like a seafood chowder, which was what they showed on their menu. Got there and soup of the day, chicken. So didn't get our seafood chowder, but still a lovely little lunch. And we are just going to go for a little stroll with the dogs before sunset up the mountain pass. Ready for walkies? So we've come up to the mountain pass hoping to get higher elevation and see a great sunset, but it's looking like this could be a bit of a valley, this road. So we're considering turning around and heading back towards the coast. So we've done a U-turn heading back towards the coast. As we were driving up here, I could just see it in the wing mirror. It was just popping in the distance. But we just hoped that we'd get to the top of the mountain and have a great view, but it hasn't happened the way we thought. So yeah, rushing with a few minutes to spare, see if we can catch that sunset happen. Now that's what I call a successful day on the Isle of Skye, all to be topped off by one of the best sunsets we've seen all year. I'm just so glad that we decided to turn around when we did, because we could see everyone else driving in the opposite direction, and yeah, just so glad we did that. I think we're just going to head back to Portree now. All along Skye there's incredible park hubs, but at this time of year when it gets dark so early, it's always nice to head to these little villages and towns that are like lit up, and you can like go for a little walk, maybe a cheeky Guinness, and yeah, it just opens up your world just that little bit more.
That night I stepped into a dream, but now I barely wanna sing. Well, my voice feels fine, but there's nothing left to say. I tried searching for her face. Lately, the clouds are in the way.
Well, that was a great little stopover in the centre of Portree. I'd highly recommend it, you know, especially this time of year. It just gives you access to, you know, all the shops, restaurants and bars, just when it's so dark at night, just to be able to still walk around and see a bit of life going on is really good. As you can see, the weather today is a bit moodier, a bit greyer, but no complaints. I think it's just a quiet day for us. We're obviously not having to rush around chasing the sun today, so we're heading south on the island and aiming for a nice little beach and let the dogs stretch their legs. Well, after years of coming to Skye and finally getting a blue sky day was incredible. But don't get me wrong, I think where Scotland performs its best is days like this, when you've got the low-lying cloud just hugging the top of the mountain. Literally nothing beats it. Just like that, the visibility has disappeared. And it's exactly why we raced over to the west to catch the good weather while we can. But it's not all bad news, because all this means is it's the start of the next chapter, which is chasing the snow.
I've been acting like a wild man, sleeping like a child, so luminous and vibrant. I'm always in bloom for you, always in bloom, always in bloom for you.
We've now had the results for the mass that was removed from Womble last week, and it is sadly cancer. Hearing that word again, a second time, so soon after Bear, was no easier. All those things that have been stressing you out lately, they suddenly feel irrelevant. Your focus shifts to what actually matters, and it's right there in front of you. These animals become your family. They rely on us to protect and to care for them, and for 12 years they've given us nothing but unconditional love, gazing at us with that look that says, it must be dinner time, just in case we forgot. Bear and Womble are not just our pets. We have raised them since day one, and they have only ever known us and each other. We dread the day we lose either one of them. But what feels even harder is knowing that one day, one brother will lose the other.